Welcome to this video where I will demonstrate the functionality of my application. So IRIS-FHIR-Bridge is a robust interoperability engine designed to seamlessly convert healthcare data across multiple standards. So these are some of the key features. We can convert HL7 V2 to FHIR, CCDA to FHIR, and then CSV files into FHIR by using InterSystem FHIR object model, which we will look in detail. So repo contains all the sample files and Postman collections, which we will look in this video. So the installation, we can clone the repository. I already cloned the repository and it's up. Or we can use ZPM to install the application. So our production is running. So production contains multiple services, processes, and operations. So uh, first in the workflow is HL7 version to FHIR. So we can use REST application, uh, which is calling this HL7 HTTP service, which is this one. And for calling the service, we'll use Postman. So in the WAPO, in the source, we have this Postman collection, which can be imported into Postman, and we can just run these APIs. So this repo also contains a sample for all the data, uh, and this is our source. So let's start with the uh, our first workflow, which is HL7 to FHIR. So for this, we'll use this API calling here. So here we will use we will call the capability statement to make sure our endpoint is up. So okay, our server is up and it's running. So these are all the details. So HL7 to FHIR. So this is our API. This is calling this HTTP service. So currently we don't have any message here. So let's call that service. So here we'll pass the HL7 version 2, and we'll get back the HL7. We'll get back the FHIR resource. So if you look at this our service here, uh, refresh HL7 service. So this is we are getting here the HL7. Here we are converting into SDA by using this process, and then we are converting back this to FHIR. So this is basically our FHIR resource. Okay, so our next service is HL7 file service. So this file is reading the files from this folder in HL7 format. I already processed these files. So let's see the visual trace. So we send this HL7 from the file. So this file is there in the samples in the data. So this is a file HL7 to FHIR. So this is the same file which is here. So first it will convert to the SDA, and then same process it will convert back to the uh, fire resources. Okay, so this is the file-based service, and next here is CCDA to fire. This is again the REST service. So in the Postman, we have here. This is here we are calling this API. So this is a REST API, and we are passing CCDA document, and we are getting back the file resource. So if you go back to the uh, production, so this is the CDA to 7. So click that one. So this is the document we sent, and again it convert to STA and return back this patient resource. So for this CDA service, so it will call this CDA to STA. Then next it will call to STA to fire, and then the same process. So next is what is the next? Okay, CSV to fire. So here we are reading CSV data, which is the minimum requirements for the resource, patient resource here. And also we are reading observations from the CSV file. So let me open these files. So again, these files are here. So these are our patients. We have 5 sample patients, and then we have observations. So we are reading this by using file uh, business service. So this is our service, CSV file service. Is reading from this from data in folder, which is this one, and uh, then it convert, then it read the data from here. Then it's calling to CSV to file process, and this process will call this operation, which will convert this file to the bundle. Let me open this process. So here we are getting the resource type by using this function, and then we are calling this operation. So this is basically the base of the conversion. So here we are using InterSystem fire object model. Let me open the source. So business operations. So this is our uh, operation, this fire bridge CSV to fire bundle. So here we are getting the file CSV file, and here we are using this uh, fire model, fire data model. We are creating a bundle here because in the bundle we can add multiple resources. Otherwise, we have to post one by one. But in the bundle, we will just add multiple resources. So here we are initiating this bundle entry. So based on the column header, we are column header and also the first column, which is the resource type. So we are reading this first column if it's a patient. So we are calling this function to create the patient resource. So this is the create patient resource. So again, it's taking the data and converting this to and the file resource again by using the model which we are passing here. So here uh, we are uh, yeah, here. So we are initiating our patient. Uh, this is a data model, and then we are adding these fields and based on the column value. And after that, we are constructing this patient and then returning back this patient to the bundle. And here we are adding this uh, to the bundle, this particular bundle entry. This is an important point to be noted that in case of patient, we are using request method put because we want to use our ID. Uh, if we don't use put, then the file server will generate the next serial and it assigned to the resource. Because in our patient resource, uh, this one we already have patient IDs, so we want to use the same. That's why we are using put. So same we are using in case of observation, we are using a post because uh, we don't want to use our IDs. We can just use the file server IDs. So for the observation, again we are creating here the observation. These are the minimum requirements. We are adding the coding system. This is a function of the FHIR model to include the coding system, and then we are adding this coding into this observation resource. We're adding the subject, which is our patient. All this information we are getting from the observation file. So we have status code and display subject reference, which is our patient, and effective date time, and the other related values. So based on these values, we are generating this observation resource, and again we are putting into the bundle. So now let's go back to the production. So this is our production. Uh, so this is CSV file. So it's reading the file. Uh, then it's passing the file to this process, CSV to file process. And then this CSV file process uh, will call the operation by the resource type. If it's patient, we are calling the patient resource. And if it's observation, we are calling observation operation. So this operation will write these files into the JSON format. So let me open the production. So this CSV file, uh, let me open the first one. So here we are reading the file, which is our patients, and then we are converting to the uh, stream by this bundle operation. Is returning the bundle. So this is the same function which we saw here. So this is basically the uh, operation which converts this data as CSV data into the resources. And then we are just writing this into the operation. So this operation, the patient operation, is writing here in this folder. So let's go to this folder. So in the Docker, is in OPT data in out. So this is our patient resource. This is a file generated by our production. So let's copy this file, and here we can just post this to the file server. Before this, let's see the patients by calling this get. So currently there is no patient. We have a zero patient here. So let's post this file. So this is our endpoint, and in the body I'll paste that file which is generated from the production, and let's post it. Okay, it's saying status is okay, so it's mean the resources are created. So we have here 5 resources, and here it's returning us that this is the response, and these patients are created 100, 101, 2, 3, 4. So if we go back to the patient again, use this get request, and we will see the 5 patients are created. So we can also search by the ID. We'll get that ID, get back that patient. So the same way we have the observation. So we can copy these observations, and we can use same this post bundle and replace this one. So before posting these observations, let's see the observations. How many observation country we have in our server. So currently we don't have any observation. So let's post this bundle. I already posted this file which is generated by our production. So using send. Okay, we get okay to 200, and it's created, and the resources, the observations. So these are the observation, and these IDs are generated by the file server because we are not passing here any ID. So let's go to the observation and just get. So here we are. We have 12 observations. So these these are the observation, and we can just search by the ID itself. So this is and these are the now the transformation from CSV to FHIR by using the FHIR object model. Uh, so by using this model, so this is just some resources, so we can now use all these resources. We have around 145 resources, and by using this object model, we can also create this fire facade functionality as well. Okay, so now move to the next. Uh, so next we have uh, Fire to HL7. So for Fire to HL7, uh, again we have the API. We use the same API basically what we are using here. This is our main server API. So when you are saying Fire to HL7, so we are calling the same API by just passing this HL7 and ADT at the end, which will see the purpose of this. Uh, so we are sending uh, so fire to HL7. Okay, so this is our fire resource. Okay, we have a patient, and we have here organization one. Okay, let's send this. Okay, 200 minutes. Okay, and we got the response. So this is now the conversion of the fire into HL7. So let's go through the workflow. So uh, this here we are calling this file server interop service. If I go to the message, so this is basically what we are uh, passing the fire, and then we are getting back the HL7, which is in the stream. So okay, these are some DOM errors. Okay, so this production is calling basically fire router. So all the basically requests are going through by this business service, whatever we are doing here. Even what we created all these resources and we are using get all these requests are passing through this business service, which is basically the base class. And this is we are using with the fire server to use this service to for this production. So this service is calling the our process fire router. So this is our business process. So this business process is here is checking our request path, and if it's HL7 is there, which is in this case we are passing this HL7. So if it's find this HL7 in this path, so it will navigate to the this switch, and again it's checking if it's the next uh, letter in here we are passing ADT. So it will come here the ADT and it will just transform our message uh, and then call to this process fire to STA and then just return back. In case of normal request, it will just pass through to the operation, which is again our this is standard interop operation for the file server, which is this one. So if we just go back to the messages, so here we are calling the file router, and if we went to the other messages like this one, so here we can see we send the request. This is a post request. Uh, and then we are getting back the response. This is maybe what we created that patients and observations. So these are all the basically calls. Uh, so that's it. I think yeah we covered all these transformations. Again, all these uh, postman collections and all these data is available in the repository. Thanks for watching.